Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, right, how can hypertension be reduced and possibly eventually be eliminated just like that, right? You know, the only way, right, the only way that hypertension can be reduced and eventually eliminated is that you have to calm your nerves down by any means legally. You know what I mean? Woosah, 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 you know, woosah. In a healthy manner, right? Gotta put the brakes down, right? And there are many ways, right? There are many ways you could definitely calm your nerves down in order to keep the high blood pressure low, reduce your blood pressure by any means, get it in like a healthy state. And one of them is basically to drop the pounds. Number one, drop the pounds in order to prolong your life, right? And again, and this is not to fat shame or skinny shame anybody that's here to try and make a mockery out their weight. It's just to make sure that like that person lives like a long, healthy, and fruitful life. And unfortunately, if you actually live up to 80 years old, 90 years old, 100 years old, you're gonna have to drop some of that weight down. I'm not saying you have to literally be like a six-pack, extremely skinny, right? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you need to try and get to like at least a healthy enough weight so that you'll be able to live fruitful lives. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no body shaming around here. Let's not get it twisted, right? In order to do that, you know, you gotta want to try and get yourself in motion. Like in common sense physics terms, an object that tends to be an object at rest tends to stay at rest, whereas an object that's in motion tends to stay at motion, right? You want to make sure that you get yourself in motion as much as you possibly can, right? And you want to try and do it by starting slowly, you know, just by basically walking. You know what I mean? Walking as much as you can for a while every single day. You know what I mean? Get your 150 minutes of walking. If you feel like your body can tolerate it, you know, up the tempo to maybe 200 minutes weekly of walking. Maybe if you're able to actually have the ability to actually walk on long miles, do that as well. In order for you to actually drop the pounds as well. Do you want to try and make sure you slowly intensify your workouts and gradually incline it down to a mountain, all the way soaring up, right? That's the number one goal. You don't want it to peak and then crash out and boom, and all of a sudden you start relapsing. You gotta make sure you go all the way up and slightly peak all the way up, and then gradually come by and literally try new things in order to keep your endorphins going, in order to keep your endorphins moving, and keep the blood cells pumping. You know what I'm saying? And again, the ways to actually do it, you know, you start off with cardio, you know, i.e. walking, running, you know what I'm saying? Other ways to do it, you can do like hard sprints as well, you know. If you could do dancing, you could definitely do dancing as well. You can do salsa, you can do merengue, definitely break dancing, you know what I'm saying? You can do like a bunch of break dance moves as well. For, you know, the women actually just listening up to this video, you could also do some twerking also, you know. Go to a bar, go to a club, you know, go to a concert, you know what I'm saying? Go to a gym, go to a dance floor, or, you know, one of those personal trainers they got at the gym where they got like dance class, where you be able to really twerk your behind off, you know. Make sure you really light your behind on fire, like Pharrell said, get yourself moving. So you'll be able to actually drop some pounds off, drop some calories off, you know. So you'll be able to emulate yourself up in the Neptune's Busta Rhymes video. You know what I'm saying? Like emulate that fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Try to drop the pounds that way, right? Another way to actually drop some pounds would definitely be strength training, i.e. Definitely CrossFit. It would be one of them, doing free weights as well. You could definitely incorporate resistance training as well when you're trying to incorporate weightlifting, mechanical weightlifting, free weightlifting, basically doing some weightlifting when it comes with the bars as well that you can incorporate also on that. And another form would definitely be calisthenics, basically trying to use your body weight to actually work it against you and actually doing like a bunch of exercises to work out with the weight, actually pushing your weight against yourself in order to actually do a bunch of reps to the point of hypertrophy, right? Basically doing so much weight so that like the body feels like a bit numb, so much so to the fast to get to that point of failure and to the point of exhaustion, to the point where you have muscles literally trying to come by and growing as it starts to deal with failure when it comes to strength training, resistance training, as well as calisthenics, right? The goal is to make sure that you get your body up to hypertrophy so that when it crashes, you give your body a little bit of time to heal once it's fully done. Give it about a day or two to fully rest and then get back at it again if you choose to do the strength training, resistance training, and possibly calisthenics route, depending on how many reps, on how many intensified exercise you tend to do with these methods, right? The more you push your exercise to hypertrophy, right, the higher the chance that your blood pressure will drop, because at some point your body's gonna calm itself down once you feel like once you're rested up. You know what I mean? You get yourself in a high when you're exercising, right? The blood, the heart rate starts pumping up and starts moving around all over the place. And once you start dealing with that rest, you get to calm your nerves down. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the best parts. You gotta literally drop the pounds literally in order to save your life. You know what I'm saying? Now, number 2 is watch what you eat. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please, please, please limit the urge to go to fast food shacks often, right? That includes McDonald's, okay? Burger King, Wendy's, KFC, Popeyes, Taco Bell, Taco Hell, right? White Castle, right? You know what I'm saying? I got others that I got up in mind. Long John Silver's, definitely them also. To a lesser extent, Chick-fil-A, Subway, you may want to try to avoid because, you got other people cooking it for you and you don't know what type of hidden chemicals and hidden processed chemicals they got up in there. They like to slide up in them foods. You know what I'm saying? Try to do your best to actually limit going to those. Try your best to go to like some places where it's a little bit more lenient and more healthier, where it's low on calories. Go to Salad Works, go to Chopped, if possible. Go to Panera Bread if you can. Go to the Chipotle if you possibly can. Also, Be Good can be another one. True Food Kits can definitely be another one as well. You want to make sure you're trying to limit the amounts of unnecessary oils that's going to impede your body, right? Because they're obviously going to be high in calories, high in salt, and they have a tendency to literally slow you down and have you literally be more active and more sedentary if you literally continue on that route. Most of the food that you should literally eat should be nutrient-dense and plant-based, right? You know what I'm saying? I.e. fruits, vegetables, I got this little strawberry right here. I'm really, really hungry right now. I'm trying to eat this stuff. Yeah, really, really good. Gets you upbeat. Gets you more energetic. All the natural sugars that you got up inside there and mostly infused with water. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the additional sugars that you have to literally add up to get yourself all wrecked and deal with diabetes. Ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? I want to try and eat those fruits and vegetables and peanuts and raisins as often as you possibly can. You know what I'm saying? So that you'll be able to live a more upbeat life. You feel me? Excuse me. That's so good. Right? And the point that I want to try to literally make is it's literally best to cook your own food so that you'll be able to monitor what's in it than to rely on somebody else that you hadn't seen that's like doing some stuff behind the scenes, like in closed doors at a restaurant to cook the food for you, which can definitely affect your calorie portion. In order to lose some weight, if you're obese or if you're a little bit overweight, you have to eat around 2,000, 3,000 calories a day, right? While working out virtually almost every day, minimum 3 times a week, right? In order for you to lose the weight that you're actually trying to get, right? That's really the most important thing. If you're extremely skinny, you want to try and gain some muscle and try and build on some muscle and all that stuff, you need to eat a little bit over 3,000, 3,500 calories a day while trying to pump some iron. And you got to eat the right foods in order to actually get that proper nutrition so you feel full. You feel me? That's just like a very, very simple formula. It ain't really much about it. You got to try and do like the calorie tracker. You try and make sure you count your macros in and see what you're eating. The whole 9 yards, right? Now, number 3, you need to stop drinking alcohol frequently at least, Lay off the 151s, lay off the beer, lay off the wine, lay off the hard liquor, you know what I'm saying? Lay off the cognac, lay off the Ciroc, the Bacardi, you feel me? The Don Perignon, the Don Julio, Dos Equis. Steer clear from that literally for like the majority of your life if you really want to live fruitful, if you want to try and avoid hypertension. Not only can you damage your heart if you try to force yourself to drink alcohol literally virtually every day freely, but you can also damage your liver, you can also damage your kidneys, and you can end up being dialysis, waiting for a kidney transplant somewhere, literally being stuck in there, getting your kidneys cleaned for God knows how long, right? I've seen what my dad does, seeing those patients up in dialysis units when I was very young and still now. And oh my God, I can't imagine. You know what I'm saying? So please lay off the liquor. All right. Also, number 4, stop smoking them cigs. Stop getting hooked on that nicotine. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from the cigarettes at all times. You know what I mean? You can literally damage virtually every organ in your body, not just your heart, and dealing with high blood pressure to a point that you can really risk yourself for disease coming up. Not just disease related to the heart, but we're talking about cancers, COPD. You got other forms that you can't even breathe well, asthma, emphysema. You know what I mean? Like you had like certain diseases, you literally become a hairless mammal when disease comes in if you continue to smoke cigs. And not only that, to add to insult to injury, you're gonna be smelling like crud. You know, your hair gonna be smelling like cigarettes coming by. Not even the Tresemmés and all these Selsun Blues gonna save you. Not even Shea Moisture gonna save you, right? The teeth gonna be smelling a little bit iffy. Like your odor gonna be smelling a little bit iffy with the skin. You age quicker. You know what I'm saying? You know, even if you actually put perfume on or deodorant on or cologne on, you know, that cig's gonna like literally that odor of the cigarette's gonna literally exert out your body. You know what I mean? It's a scary thing. I mean, it's gonna reek coming from the breath in your mouth when it comes to cigarettes. And it's not really gonna be a good look for you if you continue going down that path moving forward. If you know what I mean. And also, 5, please lay off the 420.
Smoking,
you know what I mean? I know y'all love getting stoned, and like the manufactured 420 that, you know, America's been making as of late has been people feeling more lazier now, preventing people from getting more active. You know what I'm saying? It's going to really wreck their heads. You know, it's going to have them be at risk of hypertension, actually intensify the stress. While it's originally designed to really calm the nerves, like what they see going on in the world, all them chemicals are really going to wreck your brain and wreck your mind and get you dealing with high anxiety, have you losing your mind like this, going fast and forward, fast and furious. You know what I mean? It literally have you feeling insane. You know what I mean? You can literally wreck your memory and your concentration if you continue to smoke cannabis. Now, I got two more special editions that I really want to try and get to on how to lower hypertension, but they're going to be in some separate clips here. Maybe 2, maybe 1, you never know, but we got some special ones that we will definitely cover. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now the sixth way to reduce your hypertension, okay, is what we got to bring out Baby Cham, coming from the Woodworks, coming straight out of Jamaica over a decade ago. Is a pill called vitamin S, right? Got your nutrients called vitamin S, aka S plus eggs, if you will, scrambled eggs, if you feel what I'm saying, right? I don't want to try and get too explicit due to the YouTube algorithm and all that. I'll try to keep it very minimal. Basically what S plus eggs does, vitamin S, it basically can help calm down your nerves if fully used responsibly, with proper vests, with proper protection, with proper contraceptives, if you know what I mean. Basically, it's all about moisturizing the cookies with milk and smushing them all around, right? You know, basically moisturizing all the cookies that you got up in your stable and possibly playing Cookie Monster. Now, unfortunately, for the purpose of this video, I can't really fully go play by play and like a thorough breakdown on like the whole steps of how to reduce blood pressure via vitamin S. Mainly because it's way too hot for YouTube, and you know, I'm just a new guy here. I don't want to get banned, so I'm just gonna give like a quick synopsis. You know, number 6, vitamin S, right? Lowers the high blood pressure. Remember that.
What are these?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know how they got there.
Well, I think you do know.
No, Derek was in here earlier. He was making the beds. He probably put them, I was in the John. You guys are Nazis, man! You're freaking Nazis!
Well, these are delicious. Let me just run this by my supervisor.
Yes! Come on! Go away!
Yeah, but wasn't there another case that was only thrown out because the statute of limitations had expired?
No comment.
Cookie!
Oh, he wants a cookie.
Oh, I love the Muppets.
We love cookie!
We now return to Sesame Street, now on HBO.
Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum.